have always been one of those people that had a really good memory. I could remember everybody's birthday, everybody's middle name. I was very good at remembering things. And then I got pregnant, and pregnancy brain is real. And then I had a baby, and mom brain is real. So now I can't remember anything, especially my goals. Hello, my name is Laken if you're new here, and I am on a mission to help you achieve your personal goals. I've never done one of those like where the intro is not actually just like the hello, so that was fun. I am here to give you some tips, quick, I'm gonna get this video in and out because I know you are busy, on how to not forget about your goals. This is one of those topics that has been requested for years and years, and I think I had another video on this at one point, but I tried to find it and was not successful. But I never felt like I needed it. I always felt like I got this. I'm not forgetting about my goals. I know what my goals are. I'm not gonna forget about them. They're important to me. Like, why would you forget about your goals? And then pregnancy brain, mom brain, all the things. And now I really do need help remembering my goals. Before we get into the tips though, I have 3 reminders for you as it pertains to remembering your goals. Number 1 is you may need different reminders for different goals. There are going to be some goals that you don't need any reminders for, and you just remember how to do that one because maybe it's staring you in the face, which is a reminder in and of itself. But there are going to be some goals that you need no reminders and some goals that you need multiple reminders. There are going to be some of these tips today that you're like, oh, that's perfect for that goal, and some that are going to be, oh, that's perfect for that goal. This is a buffet of options. Number 2 is that you may need different reminders for different seasons. And I don't necessarily just mean like seasons of the year. I mean, that can apply too, but I just mean different seasons or different phases of your life, right? For example, maybe you have kids in school. And so taking your kids to school is your reminder to do one of your goal steps, or picking them up is a reminder to do a goal step. And then when summer comes, all of a sudden you need a different reminder. Or maybe you move, right? That's more of a big era as opposed to a season. But we recently moved into this new house, which that's why the background is so boring. I apologize. I'm still figuring out the background and the lighting situation in this new house. But I need different reminders in this new house because some of my old reminders don't work anymore. Or sometimes you try something new because you're in a new place and it doesn't actually work. For example, I was like, we used to keep our vitamins in the kitchen because when I first started taking vitamins, I feel like this is an example I probably have in my notes for later, but I kept my vitamins right next to the coffee. I was not gonna not have coffee every morning. So I was going to see the vitamins next to the coffee and take my vitamins. And then they were such a habit, but we always kept them in the kitchen. That's just what we always did. Now we also have always lived in kind of a smaller place. In this place, when we finally have like a linen closet and the bathrooms are on a different floor, we were like, okay, let's keep our vitamins in our bathrooms. It's working for my husband. He still takes his vitamins very, very regularly every morning. I sometimes struggle to remember to take my vitamins. So that may be something I have to change, or I need a different reminder to make sure that I am, doing that goal or that habit again. Last reminder, you're still gonna mess up. Even if you have all the reminders set up in the world, we're not perfect. Life isn't perfect, goals aren't perfect. You are still gonna mess up, and that's okay. So let's talk actual tips. Number 1 is the one I was already kind of talking about, which is a visual reminder. So whether it is that you're gonna put the thing associated with that goal somewhere that you're gonna see it every single day, right? Maybe it's the vitamins by the coffee, or maybe it's you put in your contacts every single day. You don't wear glasses. So maybe you put something right next to the contacts, or maybe you put sticky notes somewhere reminding you to do something. Maybe it's the background on your phone, right? A visual reminder of something telling you, reminding you to do any given goal or step. All right, number 2, you probably saw this coming, is using a goal planner. This is one of the greatest ways to remind you of your goals. Just writing your goals down is a really helpful reminder, but having a goal planner that you check in. Now, the 2.0 part of this tip is making sure that your goal planner is somewhere that you're going to see it. So somewhere that you're going to check in. We're gonna basically tie in the goal planner with the visual reminder. So mine, for example, lives above my desk. So every time I sit at my desk, I see my goals, right? They're sitting right there. Now, the problem with that was this phase where I wasn't sitting at my desk as much because I wasn't working, because we had family stuff going on. And so some of my goals I may have forgotten about. So maybe it would have been beneficial to move it to that bathroom mirror, or move it to my fridge or somewhere else. Luckily, I have other ways I'm going to talk about that I remember my goals. My goal planner is just one of those. What goes with your goal planner as well is a routine for actually checking in with your goals. So whether you're a member of the community and that is checking in with your goals every week on our coaching call, or it's a routine that every morning you check in with your goal planner, or every night before bed you check it off. I also have that step as one of my habits, is that I check in on my goal planner. It's part of my evening routine to check in with my goals and check in with my planner. Number 3 is to tell somebody. This is a great way to not forget about your goals, is by asking somebody else to remind you of them. Now, this could be somebody like me. If you're a community member, send me a text and I'm gonna remind you about your goals. It could be your spouse, somebody that you see all the time. It could be your best friend. It could be a parent, could be a sibling, could be a child. If your kid is old enough, I don't think my 19-month-old is gonna remind me of my goals, but maybe someday she will be my accountability to remind me of my goals. But tell somebody. One thing that I always want to make sure you know when it comes to this tip is that you don't have to have one person for all of your goals. Maybe you do. Maybe you have that one special person that you tell all of your goals to and they hold you accountable to all of them. But maybe you have this person for this type of goal, right? You have a mom friend for your mom-related goals. You have a business friend for your business-related goals. These are clearly my personal examples. You can have different people for different goals in your life. Now, another really great option of telling somebody is something new that we have within the community. If you haven't heard me talk about it, I guess new may be relative. I think we're in our 6th month now of accountability buddies. So back at the end of last year, I started pairing people up. It's totally optional. You do not have to opt in for a buddy. And we do it every single month. So you can decide at the end of the month if you're just gonna keep your same buddy, if you're going to get a new buddy, or if you're going to just take a month off from the accountability buddy program. But it's something new that we started that has been, I think, working so well. I'm gonna pop up a quote here from a community member talking about how the accountability program has made such a difference for her and her goals. And I am just so thankful for that option for our community members that do want that additional one-on-one connection with another member of the community. Number 4 is to use an app on your phone. So this could be, there's a lot of different options here in terms, like this is a very big, broad category, but I have a couple that I'm gonna tell you about that I use. One of them is Routinery. So this is an app that I use to do my morning routine and my evening routine. And even though the app does have the option that it can like give you a notification to start your routine, I don't do that anymore because I don't necessarily do it at the exact same time every day. So I don't like having that pop up if it's not the time I'm gonna do my routine. But the way that it does remind me about my goals is all the steps. I don't feel like I have to take up space of what are all the steps in my morning routine. I just click play on that app and it goes through all of my steps for me. The other app that I use is called Habit. And the way that I use that one is kind of with that visual reminder is I have it as a widget on my home screen. So I open up my phone and I have a little widget and it's got my 4 habits for April, like what month is this that I'm filming this video? And April just started, so I'm still like, oh, I don't know what month it is. But it's got my 4 habits that it's 3 of them are daily and 1 of them is weekly, it's literally staring me in the face. And right now, as of the filming of this video, none of them are colored in. So I haven't done any of them yet and I can see that. And then when I do it, it shades it in and I get to see the progress that I've made, which also is a big win. But for the most part, it's a reminder for me. The last way to not forget about your goals is not quite as tangible of a tip, but a very important one, and that is to maintain momentum. I have said for years and years, I've done lots of videos on this, that motivation is gonna come and go, and it's really hard to find and really hard to keep. Momentum is the way that you are going to be successful when it comes to achieving your goals. I did a whole series actually at the beginning of the year, and there was a video in that series about momentum that I will relink if you need that extra oomph. But the way that it ties in here is when you are on that momentum, your brain is a lot more likely to remember your goals. When you did it the day before, you're gonna remember that you wanna do it again today. When I am consistently doing my habits, I don't forget that I want to do those habits because I just did them less than 24 hours ago. And that is a really great way to make sure you don't forget about your goals. And so I have always said that I would rather you do a little tiny bit every day than like a big chunk one day a week. Now, if that is the only way that your schedule works, like let's say you work 24-hour shifts and you're like, Laken, I just can't do a little bit every day, then skip this tip. It may not work for you. But if you have the option, let's say you're gonna do something for 5 minutes every day, or you're gonna do it for an hour on Saturday, I would rather you do it for 5 minutes every day. I know that I was a math major, I know the math isn't mathing, and that you're like, that's not as much time. I'm not gonna make as much progress, but you are, because that momentum is going to keep you going. It's going to help you not forget about your goals, and it's going to help you build up to more later on. Whereas if you just wait once a week and think that you're gonna do an hour, the next week, maybe you're gonna do an hour, or maybe you're gonna forget about them. So if you can make it smaller and make it more consistent, that momentum is going to help make sure that you don't forget about your goals. So those are the reminders and the tips that I have for you, all the things that I most of these examples are my personal examples of things that I do to make sure I don't forget about my goals. Hopefully they were helpful for you. If you watched all the way to the end, I want you to comment with the pill, like the vitamin pill emoji, because that is a big one for me, especially right now. I got to figure out what my new system is because it's not working where the vitamins are living. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every week focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. That's a bad example. Reminders don't work, or my vitamins. Let me say that again. So let's start something right next to the context, or contacts? I actually, I'm gonna cut that whole part.